Summary. This book on Japu Ji Sahib and Srimad Bhagavad Gita, a spark of enlightenment, brings out the divine unison in the different modes of expressions of intrinsic, evolved and mystic core of spirituality of classical wonders of Japu Ji Sahib and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Basically, there is no end to conceiving the depth of each word of these great, intrinsic and mysterious classical wonders, since matter in these classics of Japu Ji Sahib and Srimad Bhagavad Gita are the divine expressions. Even the most learned person can hardly visualize and conceive to some extent the depth of each and every word of these classics through narrow angle, narrow direction on some plane level of intellectual understanding, but with all due to approach the depth of these perfect divine expressions is not humanly feasible in any mode. Basically, this book deals with the explanation of each Pauri of Japu Ji Sahib as conceived and contemplated by God's grace in the light of the Vedanta philosophy. The explanation of each Pauri is unique in many ways, since truth is always perfect and not mutable in multifold dimensions. Followed by explanation of each Pauri in English, the equivalent Slokas or verses of different chapters of Srimad Bhagavad Gita more relevant to the concerned Pauri are written in Sanskrit along with the standard published explanation in English of these verses or Slokas by the reputed authors. I understand that no book in this particular pattern has been conceived appeared so far. This book certainly will be an integration of spiritual oneness as explicitly expressed in these classical wonders in different modes and languages, since source and origin of the mysterious divine knowledge is the same by the oneness of divinity. Lastly, this book is the illustration of the source and thread of expressions of the unison and oneness of the existing Indian philosophies.